Good morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Today we're talking about Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and I'm going to go find me a base. I need to find a spot to settle down, but first, before we talk about any of that stuff, I kind of want to look around this place because I haven't been on since the server started, and already I'm seeing new dinos, and I have no idea what's going on. I've been away on Christmas vacation, and it's just all these things. Like, what is this thing? It's like a bird dino thing, and I don't even know what it does. Apparently, it's called is this the Trudon that people have been talking about? But they're definitely interesting. It's pretty cool. It looks like a little town is kind of propped up around spawn here, which is pretty neat. Crowtech. Okay, so that's just a spawn house. There's some community stuff over here. I think we can use all these. Community dino pen. Yeah, bring them back here after use. Don't set dinos to passive. We've been having troubles with that, according to the chat. And guess what? I was smart to put these guys in a cage because they're still alive, which is pretty awesome. What's over here? It's like there's like a beach hut or something. And I'm curious. What is this thing? It's on the other side, but that's okay. We'll just pop up over here. Okay, so this is the Overlook Brewery. So somebody started a brewery here. Yeah, so that's brewing, all right. It's fermenting, doing things. Oh, that is cool. What object is this? Yeah, it's an S+ crafting station. Well, it looks like a great kind of bar table. So kudos on the architecture and the style here. It's very nice. What's over here? Just curious. Overturned palm tree. I've never seen that before. Probably haven't just been paying attention. We've got mind melts and Raleigh's stuff over here, I think. And it looks like there is a raw... Yeah, there's a parasaur stuck in there. I don't know how it got loose, but hey, there it is. Must have spawned in, jumped in. Oh, it probably fell in from up there. I see. Someone finally built a bridge, which is really nice. The community hut is still a community hut. There is just a lot of stuff. Syntac and Neospace. I tell you, I think I am going to be forever behind on the building now. It's just kind of a sad thing. Oh, that's cool. Nice little sign there. We got lots of those things. What's this? Place an item to give in the chest for a server mate, or open your gift after December 25th or 16, not before. So, oh yeah, Cryo did something. He built a tree, which I don't think is here anymore, which is weird. He built a Christmas tree like we did last year. Oh, and here's mine. And, oh, I get stuff. Okay, cool. I get an Ascendant Wooden Club. Thank you. Mastercraft Slingshot. I guess that... What does that do? 189 weapon damage versus 100%. I don't know how that works, but that's cool. Yeah, I'll put you in 7. Feeding trough, very nice. An S+ stone foundation and some mistletoe. Very nice. Well, thank you very much, whoever did that. Really appreciate it. Nice little hut here. That's Shredder's place. Cool. On down the beach, we got more houses. Is this labeled? It's not labeled. All right. Well, I think I've seen just about all I want to see. Is that tame or not? I'm a little freaked out. Yeah, it's tamed. Okay, so that's Bloop. Whoever Bloop is. I have no idea. All right, I'm going to grab some food while we're running around here because I am just out of stuff. All my food's spoiled, naturally. When you're gone for 2 weeks, that happens. And I think Syntac built more of this stuff over here. Yeah, Axeman right there. Yeah, that's definitely Syntax's place. And a neat little... Oop. What's in here? Oh, it's cool. Whatever it is. It's like a greenhouse thing. Alright, well, we've seen pretty much everything, so let's go ahead. Alright, I would like to open up, please. Thank you. I hate that lag thing, whatever it is. Oh, by the way, there was some, like, angler gel in here. It turned, like, the water blue when it was nighttime just about 10 minutes ago. It was really pretty. I mean, I'm going to have to keep that in mind for, like, mood lighting and stuff. Okay, so anyway, we spent 5 minutes goofing around. Let's go ahead and talk about Rogue One as we mount up to fly here. Yeah, so I'm going to do this and do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take you with me. And I think I'm gonna take... Nah, I think I'll keep you here until I find a nice spot. So you guys can kind of stay there. But, okay, I picked up the... Oh, there they are. They're on 5. Okay. And right there. Okay, good enough. All right. Let's take an aerial look at the server here. How are you doing on food, anyway? Food is... You're good. It's like you've been fed, which is very nice. Someone's been keeping this guy fed. Very cool. What were we leveling here? I think we were doing movement speed and health, maybe. Okay, well, we just gained like 40 levels, which is pretty crazy. So, all right. My guy flies pretty cool. We got a nice outer wall, it looks like, which is really neat. Someone spent a lot of time on that. And we got some more stuff down here. All right, awesome. I think we've got kind of the lay of the land over here, so let's head out this way. I got a spot in the south of the island, and I don't have it kind of picked out exactly, but I have an idea of where I want to go, so we're just going to kind of mosey along in that direction, and I'll tell you about Rogue One. So I really enjoyed this thing. I think it is probably in my top 3 Star Wars films right now, but I've only seen it twice, and so time is really kind of what's gonna tell. But we, Melody and I, and my family on my side, we went to see it at one of the best IMAX theaters in the world. It's the Warren in Wichita, Kansas. And it's like a I don't know, like a 10-story high screen, very new theater, very plush seats, stadium seating. You can like order food, and they in some of their theaters, they bring it to you. With the IMAX theater, you had to go get it. Probably because they didn't, you know. Anyway, the thing was just beautiful sound. Like, when they first opened that thing, they gave you a sound demo of, like, a rocket launch. And it felt... And the camera was just positioned just off the pad of, like, a rocket. And it felt like you were there. It was so crazy. And... Oh, we might actually be coming up on it already. Wow, I might have just flown right to the one I wanted. We'll see. This might not be it. But... Nah, we'll see. We'll fly around to a couple others. Anyway, best theater in the world. Dead center seats, about a third of the way up. And I really enjoyed the 3D version very much. It was... pretty much everything I wanted in a Star Wars film. And then the second time we saw it, okay, there's a little... we're lagging. Okay, there's a little bit of... crap. There's a ruin here, right where I want to build. This may not be the one. I don't think this is the one. So we'll keep looking. But... the second one, we went and we got D-Box theater seats, and this is kind of like a mini motion simulator kind of ride. So it doesn't tilt as much as like a motion simulator, but it does tilt, and it rumbles too, so there's like forced feedback. And that really definitely helps for the starfighter battles. The whole thing was just really kind of crazy. And it looks like someone has set up camp over here, so looks like we're not doing anything over here. I wonder who has. Who's bought? Okay, this is CJNL. Okay, awesome. They'll probably be neighbors or something. So I'm going to go kind of full spoiler, so if you haven't seen it, you should probably tune away. But I am going to talk about, like, Chirrut, Rebels connections, some music theory, actually, because I'm kind of... I was listening to this... We'll go into that, I guess. I was listening to this podcast. Rebel Force Radio puts on this thing called Star Wars Oxygen. And they're talking about Jin's theme, which is the one that goes da-da-da, da-da-da, you know, that kind of thing. And they're talking about... let's see, this is kind of interesting. And are you like a bad guy? Are you just wandering around? What are you? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know. All right. And he was talking about how that's like a monk a monk's funeral mass type of thing, funeral mass, and so how the minor tones kind of signify that, and how it's used in all these movies and stuff, and Jin dying at the end and kind of carrying this sort of burden of the Death Star plans and all this stuff. They explain it so much better than I can, but oh darn, someone's already set up here. Poop. Reaver set up in the exact same place he did last time. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's 2 base locations down. Let's see what else we can find here. Let's go further over here. Maybe we'll find something a little further inland. Maybe up there. Maybe on that hill, way over there. So, the DS Irae is da 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 da, that kind of thing. It just sort of repeats. And that theme is found everywhere. And the really cool thing that this pointed out is that it goes, this theme that Michael Giacchino, who's the composer, came up with, it is actually something he pulled from a little kind of line. Have we been here? I think we've been here. He pulled it from a little line of music from episode 4, where Obi-Wan and Luke are talking about the lightsaber that he's just gotten, and Obi-Wan says, "You must learn the ways of the Force if you are to come with me to Alderaan." And Luke says, "Alderaan? I can't go to Alderaan. I'm in for it as it is," and all this stuff. So right about there is this little cue where he goes da na na da, and then it goes on to something else, and that's the thing that Michael Giacchino turned into Jin's theme, and that theme actually follows the Death Star plans around. So it kind of starts a little bit with her dad, Galen Erso, and then goes to her as she's going through the movie, and then at the end it goes over to Princess Leia, and then swells the music. That's the end. I mean, it's just a really kind of cool connection. If you're into music theory at all, that is like one of those things that just blows your mind, I have to say. Okay, so maybe this is the mountaintop I'm looking for. Let's see. I'm gonna have to clear a bunch of trees, I think. All right, yeah, this is nice and shady. Nice sharp spot. This is not actually quite what I was thinking of, but it's definitely defensible. All right, so we'll keep this in mind. Something was coming after us. Probably a raptor. Let's see, where is it? Oh no, there's just another one of those things. Okay, cool. Pterandons galore. Gotcha. All right, so is that the central? No, that's not, but we can go look at it. The Rebels connections were pretty cool. If you saw, Chopper was in there. Chopper is the little droid from Star Wars Rebels, and he was in the lower left-hand corner for about a second when the Rebel officer is receiving a transmission from what's it? Somebody on the team, and they're running through the Rebel base to talk to Senator Mothma, and then let's see. Yeah, I probably want that. Sure, except you're kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere. Let's forget it. Okay. So, yeah, he's there, and then you could see the Ghost, which is the ship from Star Wars Rebels, kind of sitting off to the landing pad on one side when they first come to Yavin Base. And you can also see it in the battle scenes in 1 or 2 spots flying around. One when the fleet just kind of pops in, and then another, I think, in one of the battle sequences. Not quite sure. I think I've been over here, but I'm going to check again. And then I think we're kind of out of locations. I'll have to pick a spot and commit. So let's see. Yeah, there's nothing here, but it's kind of small. And there's a Dillo. Okay. So, oof. Let's see. That's kind of an interesting spot, but I don't think it's a good spot to build a little, basically a farm. I'm wanting to breed and farm things and just do a simple thing this year. Just kind of work on one place and just kind of build it up instead of make a mega project like I attempted to do in the last few iterations of the IronMine server. Oh, we're out of stamina. Oh no, this is not good. Do I have... Yeah, I have stim berries. Okay. Remote use. Okay. Yes, land on the ground, please. Land on the ground. Oh, come on, hon. Oh, it's gonna kick me off. Okay, we landed. Oh, I had enough stim berries for that. Whew, okay. Alright, so let's let's recap here. Okay, so. Alright, let's go fly some more. Very cool. Okay, so, the other rebel thing I saw was, I heard General Syndulla being mentioned over the loudspeaker, which is pretty cool. Which kind of reminds me, let's see, where are we going? That's Red Tower, that's Blue Tower. Let's get kind of a bird's eye view here and look at our map. Okay, so we're just kind of right there. I would like to go west a little bit, maybe. Although I think this might be the spot, is over here. I think over here might be the spot I want. Although I think, I'm gonna have to look. This is kind of a nice spot here, though. It slopes down a bit. You can build like a pasture down here and kind of keep it walled off. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Ooh, that's one heck of a shoulder ache. I could probably tame that guy. He's glitched into that rock. Ooh! Ants! Okay. Whew. Alright. Oh, alright, we're safe. I just can't decide. Can't decide. Alright, so couple last things. Grand Moff Tarkin kind of showed up. I was really impressed with the way they pulled off the CGI there. It's not every day you can, do that. Like, Tron Legacy was not as awesome. I was okay with Tron Legacy because they did it mostly to, like, a computer character who's supposed to be a computer program. But that's just me with my own headcanon, just kind of talking about that stuff. With this, I mean, seeing it blown up on an IMAX screen, you can kind of tell it's fake, but not really. Okay, I think this is actually the spot. Yeah, I think we can probably turn this into a nice little meadow for raising sheep or something. I don't know. And then put a barn up here. I gotta think about it. I think we'll build a shack here. It's probably a good spot. Oh, and it comes like right next to some metal veins. Perfect. So that's great. Okay, we're climbing this. This is gonna be my thing. All right. So we're gonna have to go get some metal and stuff and do all that. Ooh, and I just leveled up. Very nice. Okay, what do I want? I want, let's see, weight, stamina, we're at 350, which is about what I want for that. Movement speed could probably use some speed, so could crafting. Let's get movement up to 150, and then we'll work on crafting after that. So I think that'll work about right for what I want to do. Actually, maybe we work on crafting first. Either way. Okay, so I am going to need kind of the same thing. Let's go ahead and start with wood. So that's the wooden foundation. Do we have DS plus wood foundation? We do. Okay, 1 item. Woohoo! Oh, this is going to take forever. I love building an ARK, let me tell you. It's a pain in the butt. Okay. Pain in the butt. In the tukis. There we go. Good enough. Works for me. I'm happy with that. Alright, so anyway. The Tarkin character, the CGI. I thought his voice was slightly off at first, but when I saw it the second time, I really didn't notice much of an issue. And it really wasn't that different from episode 4, which I saw right after the second time. Yeah, okay. Just make sure you're on you're on passive. Okay. Hopefully I'll hear you screaming. All right, let's go get more wood and crystal and all that stuff. So, the Tarkin thing, pretty good. You can kind of tell it's fake when it's blown up on the big IMAX screen, like I said. You can't really tell it's that fake when, you know, let's say you're watching on a standard movie screen. So they got, I think, 97, 98% of the way there. It's just that last 2 or 3% that's like really ridiculously hard to make lifelike. And so, you know, I'm going to give this thing like a solid A. Not an A minus, not an A plus, an A. I mean, it was pretty good. All right, so there we go. Tarkin's voice, like I said, I was a little disappointed. It didn't sound like Tarkin quite. I think Steven Stanton could do a little better, but you know, for the most part, it passes muster. And let's see, what else do I got here as far as my notes go? Catalyst, yes, read Catalyst if you haven't already. That's the tie-in book, and it really. Let's see, that's the stone foundation. I need wood. Where's the wood? Oh, that reminds me. Forrest Whitaker's character was delightfully paranoid. He did a good job with that. He's like really just kind of creepy and a little scary. He does Unhinged very well. He's a very good actor. I mean, Academy Award winner for a reason. What did I build here? Did I just lose it? I don't know. Anyway, I think we found our good spot, so I am going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoy these stories, I aim to try to do one at least every episode. My weekly releases here of ARK Survival Evolved is probably going to alternate a little bit between story-based episodes and creative world episodes. The story-based episodes are going to take place here on Gaming Evolved, and the creative ones... Oh, I made a stone one, that's why. The creative ones, I'm just going to build wherever the heck I want, and we won't do them here, of course. Probably on my own private server, probably on the UTC's Building Evolved server. Not that it matters, but you can just kind of look to that kind of content for me. And what did you guys think of Rogue One? I'd love to discuss it with you guys in the comments, and I hope to see you there. And I will catch you later. My name is SWChris. Auf Wiedersehen. Arrivederci. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.